Here we have a 2021 Toyota 4Runner Limited. Has the 4-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, and 4x4, and only has 8,000 kilometers on the odometer. For the interior, we have your power windows and locks found right above the door handle. Below the door handle is where you'll find your memory seat controls. We have some storage along the bottom by your speaker. For the interior itself, we have a nice black on black combination. We have nice leather bucket seats up front. Driver's seat is power operated, but the switch is on the side there. Uses a push button start found right beside the steering wheel. They have a nice combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster itself. So you can see at the very bottom we have 8,398 kilometers on the odometer. There are various different displays you can have for the screen in the center. Fuel range, for example. We have your TPMS sensors, steering angle, compass, so on and so forth. If we go all the way to the end, you can see we do have your safety settings, so lane departure. We have your pre-collision support there, parking assist, vehicle settings, so on and so forth. Off to the side here, we have your power mirror controls, gauge cluster illumination, automatic high beam. Then we have your windshield wiper de-icer, and then we have the 400-watt toggle for the plug-in in the trunk. On the steering wheel, we have your Bluetooth and audio control on this side. I was using this directional pad here to go through the screen in the gauge cluster. Then we have your lane departure toggle there. Then we have your cruise control stock on the back like most Toyotas, and this adjusts your adaptive cruise control, how far or close you want to be to the vehicle in front of you. Has the newer Toyota touchscreen system. You have shortcuts here. So if you go to menu, you can use it just like your smartphone. Super intuitive, all the various different options as well. You do have AM, FM, and XM radio. You do have USB, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. When the vehicle is in reverse, you do have a backup camera that takes up the entire screen. Super big, nice, and easy to use. And you also have, in the gauge cluster, it was beeping the parking sensors on the back. So below that, we do have your dual zone climate control with ice cold air conditioning, heated side mirrors. Below that, we have your USB port. For your heated and ventilated front seats, it's you just push it in, adjust it to whatever you want, heated or cool, or center for neither. Give it the temperature, keep it on cold. So you have that for both the front seats, and the cigarette lighter style outlet there. Then we have your 2-wheel to 4-wheel drive selector, one cup holder towards the front, one cup holder towards the back, automatic gear select with slap shift if you prefer. Then we have this right here, which is your power sliding rear window. So it is automatic up and down, which is super handy to have. Then we have a nice big armrest in the middle, giving you another 12-volt outlet down there and some storage further below. We have your auto-dimming rear view mirror up here. Up top, we do have your 3-car garage door opener, your dome light controls. Then we have your traction control, A-track, so that's off-roading mode. And then we have your downhill cruise control, essentially, or downhill control, so you don't gain momentum going down. And then you have your SOS button. Sunglass holder up top. And then we have your sunroof right above the front passengers. The 4Runner is equipped with 20-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Yokohama tires. We have a very elegant white color for the exterior, with a bunch of accenting chrome pieces throughout. You do have parking sensors up front, as well as fog lights. And then in the grille here, we do have this plug-in that's for your engine block heater, so you don't have to run cables or anything like that through the engine bay. We have roof rails and a roof rack up top. Tinted windows starting from the second row back. LED mounted turn signals on the side mirrors. Running boards along the bottom. And then the driver door handle does have proximity entry. You have two little sensors on the top there. We have 4-wheel disc brakes. Badge for limited between the rear windows. LED taillights. Rear parking sensors along the back bumper with your trailer hitch right in the middle. And then you can see we do have your spare tire mounted underneath the back there. Really cool trick with the 4Runner is if you need to roll down the rear window, you can do it from these arrows here, as long as you have the key in your pocket. And then you can roll it back up using the up arrow. So So it's super handy to have. Alternatively, you can just open it. So there's a button underneath the emblems there, right beside your backup camera. Pops it open. So with the 4Runner, it is a 3-row SUV. You are able to fold down the second and third row seating for additional storage, but if you have those seats up, you do give up in the sake of storage. In the back, I mentioned before, we do have your household style outlet here, so that's your 400 watt. And then we also have a cigarette lighter style outlet beside that as well. And being the Limited, you do get your JBL sound system, so I believe this would be the subwoofer in the back. And then underneath here, pop this open. You do have tools that you need to change the tire in case of an emergency tucked away in there. And then with such a low kilometer vehicle, you can actually see the plastic is still on the seats. Makes me think they've yet to be used because the vehicle is so new. And then you can see there are 2 seats in the back, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle. So that does equal 7 passengers in the 4Runner. And then you have some storage on either side. And then when you're done, you can grab this or the handle, whatever works best for you. Drop it back down and you're all good to go. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch on the very top, just above your door handle. Some storage along the bottom by your speaker as well. In the second row, you do get a ton of legroom and tons of headroom back here. Same nice leather material for the rear seats to match the front. You do have an armrest that folds down as such. Press the button, opens up 2 cup holders there. Same nice stitching and leather to match the rest of the interior. And you are able to fold down the middle of the second row seating. So if you need to haul something longer, you can definitely do that. Very configurable. And then you do have storage nets on the back of both the front seats. 2 USB ports for the second row passengers, 2 climate control vents as well. And then to get into the third row seating, you pull this up, slides forward on its own, giving you access to the brand new third row seating back here. And like I mentioned, some storage on either side, 2 seats in the very back, and you still get a good amount of headroom back here. And then when you're done, just grab this, slides back into place, and it's so easy, you can do it with one hand. And that was the 2021 Toyota 4Runner Limited. If you're interested in this well-optioned 4x4 3-row SUV from Toyota, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.